Hello, I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. I'm so sorry for this long-awaited video. I've been having some computer problems, but they're all fixed now, and here is the video. Let's go ahead and jump into the things that we will need. The first thing we need are some twigs. Then we need some hay. And right here I have Timothy hay, but you can really use any type of hay. There's also alfalfa hay. You'll also need some chinchilla pellets and some old-fashioned oats, and also a pan to bake them in. And this is optional, but you can also put different types of treats. Like here are some goji berries. This is what they look like up close. And that is everything we will need for this video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to grind up your pellets and your oats into a fine powder. When I did this, I actually measured about a cup of my regular pellets and a fourth a cup of old-fashioned oats. After that, I added about a handful of hay. Then you're going to go ahead and blend it all up. So this is what you end up with. This is what the flour will look like if you're using alfalfa hay. And it will look a bit darker if you use Timothy hay, like this bag right here. I'm actually running a little bit low on it. So the twigs to the left are the sizes that I like to use, and the twigs on the right are either a little too big or too thin in my opinion, but you can really just change up whatever size you prefer to use or whatever your kids like to use. So here I am representing my UCF Knights. Whoop, UCF Knights! Anyways, back to the video. I believe I used half a cup of our hay, pellets, and oat mix. What you're going to want to do next is to boil some water, and here's my electric kettle that I am using. And while we wait for that to boil, let's go ahead and just have a dance party. Okay, back to business. Now, in total, I think I used about 7 tablespoons of water. You won't see me adding 7 tablespoons, but that is how much I ended up adding to get the texture right. And go ahead and stir everything up until you get a nice dough. So I ended up having too much of a wet mixture, so I added about another tablespoon of the flour, and then I continued mixing. So I like to make each lollipop about 7 grams. So go ahead and make the lollipop balls and then stick the lollipop stick through, but pay extra attention to like the ends of the lollipop, or I guess it's the top really, right there, and make sure to squeeze that area in. And you can also put some water on it right before baking to make sure it doesn't get loose. Another tip is you can wet your fingers right before you mold any of them. This way, the dough won't stick to your hands so much, and it's easier to work with the dough. And you can also make cookies out of this recipe. Here I am going ahead and making one. So I bake my lollipops at 220 degrees. This way I can keep an eye on it. It will take a bit longer, but they won't burn easy at a higher temperature, so I like to doing it at this. And I think in total it might say I did it for 40 minutes, but in actuality I think it came almost to around an hour and a half. I'm sure the time will be shorter if you did this at a higher temperature. You just got to keep an eye on it more often so it doesn't burn. So now they are done, and a way to know that they are actually finished is if you shake the pan and they don't stick. And then you have to check the undersides of them too to make sure that they are dry, because if they are just even a little bit moist, they can mold, and you don't want to give that to your chinchillas, so just make sure to check. But that is it. I hope everybody and their chinchillas enjoy these lollipops. Have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help.